Are we streaming?
I'm waiting for this advertisement to end. Okay, there we go. Welcome everybody. It is D Payne and friends, and welcome back to Dunkin Donuts. We're diving right into it. Our Dungeon Master Joe's going to give us a little bit of stage setting, and we'll go from there. So Joe, take it away.
First and foremost, if you guys on the stream are watching, please note that Ren is surrounded by animals. This is because he is Ren and he smells bad. Moving on.
Jerk. Am I on an atomic marshmallow?
No, that's a toilet, actually. I forgot about that. I put you on a toilet.
That's the most amazing thing to me. Not the animals, the toilet.
That's what Ren brought back from his travels.
Okay, so as I kind of give the setting, we'll have Brian, the master of technologies, be able to erase those for us. So since the last game, this has been about another 5-year gap. Our characters are anywhere between the ages of 21, 25, depending on the character. And after last game, a bunch of our characters left the city. Some of our characters stayed, and we've kind of been abroad. And what's happening now is that this has been a scheduled reunion. We were all planning to meet back here, and so we're all coming here to meet. All our characters are childhood friends. We grew up together, so this is a pretty exciting thing for our characters. Some of us haven't seen each other in years. Some of us have seen each other more recently than others. And so we're meeting at the same place we set apart from, which would be the tavern, where Ezra was saved and put into a gem.
Apparently you left him here.
Okay, listen, all right? He's not there right now.
Oh, he's a ghost.
At the table, we have Ren, Chuck, and Alatar. Unfortunately, Buddha is not able to be here today, so his character is off doing whatever the heck he wants. Beastie is currently actually sitting on top of May. Beastie, if you could just back up a little bit. Thank you, friend. And Riordan is not at the table at this time. He is not in the city. So without further ado, we're going to let Alatar lead the role play and kind of set the stage for everyone to kind of share with each other's characters where they've been. And that's about all I've got to say.
All right. Hey, guys. Welcome back to the city. I mean, you guys have noticed that all is really not well. It doesn't take anyone of any intelligence to realize that something bad's going on here. And that this does not fit the mood. Okay.
Where'd 12 monkeys go?
It's great for when we're sitting around the table screwing around, but doesn't quite fit the mood. Okay.
Whoa, look who just showed up.
Hey.
Don't get my hopes up.
What?
What?
You
What?
gonna make it. I keep rolling.
All right, so
Don't.
welcome. Hey guys, thanks for everyone actually making it here. I know it's been a long time since some of us have seen each other, especially those of you who went out sailing.
It was great.
Me and Caliban, we stayed in the city here. Sadly, though, Caliban can't be at this meeting as he's part of the city guard and he's busy. As you know, the city has been quarantined now for 3 days. The sickness that has been spreading, I've been here since the beginning. I've been studying it. So I kind of, know a little bit about it, so I guess I'll explain it to you. We don't know what causes this sickness yet. We don't have any explanation. It almost seems random because people who have stayed inside still get sick. We don't understand it. But what we do know is that if you see someone and their veins are visibly black on the outside, then they have 2 days. And after 2 days, they're going to collapse. And it's not, the doctors wouldn't define it as a coma, but it's a coma-like state. Their body's just in shutdown. And so that's what's going on there. Yeah, and so the city, if you guys remember, I'm going to show it to you guys again.
Okay.
Everyone should be able to see the city now. All of the levels are part of this quarantine. The walls have been shut down. The city's kind of in lockdown. There's not a lot of sickness up on the Skyway. They've managed to keep it out of there, but even those who live in the Skyway are not allowed out. Of course, we know that that's the higher up, the nobles. They've got all the best doctors anyway, and they're not letting the doctors come down and help us, which is a tragedy. Simon is working on getting them down here, but to no avail as of yet. And the problem is the rest of our country really can't help us because they're stuck with what's going on out there. They're stuck with what's going on out there.
Hello, everybody. Glad to be here. Riordan walks in
Muted.
to the tavern. Oh, I'm muted?
Yeah.
1 second.
Riordan walks into the tavern
There you
suddenly and approaches the table. And he says, yeah, the government can't really help when they're fighting a war on our borders. They can't devote the attention to help the people of their city because they're trying to protect everybody else from Sire. Sires are dirtbags.
Yeah, the nation of Sire is they're. Wait, what do you know about Sire?
You know me. I've been traveling around, getting around, finding some information about, various things. And I've run into Sire quite a few times on my travels. They're dirtbags. After all our country did for them, we gave them a capital, we gave them so many resources. Apparently that wasn't enough. They want all of our land too. So.
All right. Well, hey, this is a reunion, and maybe we should, all actually reunion. What's been going on these last few years? What's been happening with you? What? As you intently read whatever you're reading.
Well,
Chalk, what's been going on with you, buddy?
well, after we went out and did some adventures and separated, you see, I got to thinking, and I went back to the Shadow Marches, and I apprenticed under the war chief that we met there named Gungor.
Gungor, that's a cool name.
Gungul. I've heard that name before.
Sounds like a band.
Does he ever get up north at all?
Not usually. He stays deep in the Shadow Marches. But you remember when we went there before we separated. We all met him.
Oh, right. Before I suddenly left you guys. Sorry about that. Some opportunities came my way, and I didn't really have time to say bye.
It is forgiven.
Seriously, though, you miss, they have the best pastries? Oh my gosh. You're lost, man.
They have pastries in the Shadow Marches?
Hey, I zoned in and out. It was pretty good. Whatever I ate.
Yeah. Actually, the reason you were zoning in and out is because you were eating some plants in the Shadow Marches you probably shouldn't have been eating.
Hey, no one can stop my fire.
The devil's lettuce.
It was great. 420 Blaze.
So, Ren, what were you even doing?
Well, let's see. We went on the boat,
Right.
which you guys were not too happy about. How was I supposed to know that it wasn't a 4-for-1 special? But hey, we all got on there. It was all good. And then you left, Rordian. And so
Right.
me and Shock went there, and then after I ate those delicious pastries, I found myself on another boat. It turns out I was a pirate for a couple of years.
Yeah, no, we met overseas at one time. Remember, you actually tried to sack my ship
Yeah.
with an actual sack.
Hey, man, whatever Captain Gala says, I just have to follow it, man. He's, like, you'd be surprised what that kobold can do.
Yeah, I think you should use the word captain a little loosely, because
Nah, it's used correctly.
that was the most disorganized attack on a ship I've ever seen.
Hey, we're still alive.
Yeah, and so are we.
Whoever said we were trying to kill you, man?
I don't know, the cannons you were firing?
Cannons, firecrackers, all the same difference to me, man. It was fun.
Maybe it was a game of tag with metal.
I don't know. I think you said he was looking for quilt supplies, but I don't know. It's just
Yeah, we didn't have any quilts on our little ship. So, anyways, May, what did you stick with chalk or what did you do? I haven't seen you since I left the Black Marshes.
Say that you and Beastie. Yeah, just say you stuck with me.
I mostly stuck with chalk.
Alrighty. That probably had to smell pretty bad.
Yeah, it was pretty stinky, but
Yeah.
me and Beastie held it together.
That's good. You know, I didn't think Beastie could get any bigger, but holy cow, he did not skip leg day.
Yep, he's a big now. He ate all his vegetables.
You feed him
Beastie
vegetables?
Beastie purrs and ruffles his feathers in a movement and approves of your statement, and then he nuzzles your arm for pets. And when I say nuzzles, I mean he almost throws it out of socket.
Oh, thanks, Beastie. Good, Beastie. Here you go. Oh, okay.
Oh, gosh.
Nice. Wow, that was beautiful sound. You know, I'm pretty sure I saw some beef jerky over by the barrels. If you were interested.
Weren't you paying attention? He ate vegetables. He has.
Don't tell me.
It's pickled carrots.
Yeah, oh, that's disgusting.
I don't know. It's the first thing that popped in my head.
It's actually a real thing.
Okay.
Oh man.
All right, well,
What
that's
about you,
all of you.
Alatar? What have you been doing besides looking at dead people?
Yeah, thanks for that. Yeah, I have spent a lot of time looking at that. First of all, is
Oh, sorry.
I'm not sure if Caliban's
sorry,
going to
guys.
be around.
Hey, Ezra wants to say hi. Caliban pulls out a gem and sets it on the table, and it's glowing brighter than it did when we left. And Ezra talks in a very audible voice that can be heard, like, "Hey guys, you guys are looking about the same." So that's good. That's
I have
good.
a cloak
That's
now.
good. Yeah. You know, I don't get to wear cloaks.
Yeah, sucks to be you because you don't have arms.
No, I don't have feet either. Otherwise, I'd probably kick you.
Do you wear anything?
That's rude.
Yeah, no, I'm just kind of like a naked soul. Gem.
Yeah, how?
Well, this
Huh.
is you meaning to staring into someone's soul.
Yeah. Don't look at me too long. You don't want to fall under my enchanting spell.
Is that what you learned
All
when
right.
you was gone?
Okay, that's enough. Ezra.
Alrighty
You're,
then.
you're going back in the pocket. No, don't.
I bet it's warm in there. Rocks are cold. Anyway, Alatar, what were you doing before Talking Rock started to
Yeah.
influence
Well,
us?
me and what was it, Caliban? We both stayed in the city while everyone else left.
All of a sudden, a messenger pops in, busts through the doors, and starts calling for Jedediah.
Jedediah. We've got some serious issues here.
Jedediah comes from the back, in the back office, and he approaches and says, "Everything is serious when it comes to my business. How can I help you? What's going on?"
The husks, they're back.
The what?
The years
Slow
ago.
down. Use
Okay.
your words. Speak clearly.
You remember a few years ago when the everyone turned into those things, like they didn't have a soul.
Said he went to hell.
Yes.
Turned into a rock. Yeah, I was there. I lost a lot of good money that day.
Well, everyone who's been sick, all those sick people who are sleeping, they're waking up now. but they're waking up without a soul.
So you're telling me the people who are sick, who are in a coma, are now turning into husks?
I'm telling you that the whole city is turning into husks. The city was covered in sick people laying on the streets. There weren't enough to even leave them in their homes. So yes, poop's gone down the chute. We're screwed.
Okay, the money laundering assets down in downtown. How is that? Is that in place? Is that secured?
Downtown's no good. We've lost most of that. Just too much population. It's gone.
Okay, what about the intelligence networks in the underground?
Most of the underground has stayed intact. I'd say we've lost about 30% of our contacts, though, at least. I'm having them check in with me right now.
What about the illegal arms up in the uptown? Is that intact?
As far as I know, they made it to the last check-in, but they did say they were having some issues.
Are they going to be able to make it out of the city?
With all the armaments, doubtful.
Damn. All right. Tell me at least the bootleggers are not drunk.
Well, yeah.
So they're dead. Got it. All right. We are getting out of the city. Everybody, you must now leave my establishment. You're closed for good. I am leaving the city.
Do we get coupons?
No.
This
All
is
right.
the worst place I've ever been to. Why do we keep coming here?
All right. Wish you all well. Good luck getting out of the city because it's on lockdown. Bye.
Wait, Jedediah. One more thing, sir.
All right.
Simon. He's in trouble.
What kind of trouble is Simon in?
Would you qualify an army of husks, several mages, and 2 dragons as
Dragons? Okay, if there was dragons in the city, why didn't you open with that? Never mind. I don't have the resources or the time to form a rescue mission to save him. Simon is on his own. We have to cut our losses. We need to get out of the city because I'm not staying for this crap storm.
At this point, Chalk very hesitantly raises his hand and says, "Dibs on both dragons."
Oh, jerk.
Half orc. Cute. But no. You guys should probably find some place to lay low. Riordan walks over to Jedediah and is like, Jedediah, send me. Can you play Jedediah? Nah, thanks. Jedediah, send me.
Why do you want to go?
Why do I want to go save the mentor, the role model Simon who saved my brother? Do you really want to ask that stupid of a question?
Okay, good point. Well, you know I want to help him. You know I owe him a lot, but I just can't risk it. I don't want to risk losing an asset like you.
Listen, all right? I can get in there. I can get something. I can get out. I've got my team with me. We can handle this, all right? I'll do it free of charge this time. No money off of you. I'll save Simon, and in doing so, I save my lifelong friend, and you save Simon as one of your prized assets.
You haven't failed me yet, so you've got 4 hours. I don't see you in 4 hours. I'm out.
And we can go with you out of the city?
Sure, we'll go out the same way I got you in.
All right. It's still open?
4 hours.
Okay. All right. Yo, everybody. Simon's in trouble. We owe it to him to save him. Who's in?
Oh, that
Well-
team was us.
Yeah, he's my mentor. I'm going whether you guys go or not.
Okay, that's Alatar.
Chalk pounds the table and says, I'm in.
I guess that means May's coming too, huh?
Sounds risky. Let's do it.
All right, Ren. You're probably stupid enough to try it. Are you coming?
Yeah.
All right. Jedediah has some stuff here. If you guys need any supplies before we go, any lacking any weapons, anything, real quick. If you got a little bit of money, I can probably broker a deal for you guys.
I don't think I need anything.
Nope.
Accept coupons. I want a free drink when I come back.
Do you have anything that would rig my armor to explode in case I die?
No, and even if I don't think I'd do that, Chalk.
Whoa, wait, hey, how can you broker a deal with Jedediah?
It wouldn't be necessarily a deal with him. It'd be more like brokering a deal with his quartermaster.
Because he works
So,
in
wait.
the underground, Alatar. Try to keep up.
Well, no.
And they
But-
said you were the slow one, Chalk.
No, but he said that he got you in the city somehow.
Yeah.
How? It's quarantine. Why would you have that connection with him?
I work for Stone.
You work for a criminal.
Hey, I was.
Yeah, Jedi is a bit of a criminal, but
a
he's
very-
got connections. He's got information. I've found things out that can save Ezra. So yeah, I work for a criminal.
No, not just any criminal. One of the most wanted criminals on the entire continent.
I mean, most people don't know that.
Chalk kind of steps in and says, Alatar, I found my mentor in a swamp. You found yours in a fancy tower. Riordan found his in an alleyway. It doesn't matter.
Where'd I find mine?
On a ship.
On pirate ship, you told us that already, Ren.
I was just making sure. I was left out.
That's all good, but that doesn't make it right.
It doesn't matter if it's right. It matters if I can save my brother. Look, I'm still the same person.
Right is a matter of perspective.
There. Could have said better myself.
Well, if you're sure you're still the same, then I think I could be okay with that.
All right. Well, we are now down to 3 hours and 45 minutes. So let's go.
Oh, I think I know why he was nervous. He didn't work out. He still can't run.
Yeah.
It's just like real life.
Don't worry, Alatar. Yeah. That hurt.
Sorry.
PA.
Oh, it's getting real.